Hello everybody, Rhino Chuck here, back again with another Marvel superhero video. And today well, in my last video I just showed you all of my characters, but this time I'm actually going to equip my characters and do a little bit of free roam. Okay, so first we have Tony Stark. So with Tony Stark, it's just, Tony Stark without his suit. He can, all he does is fight. Kind of a lame character, to be honest. Alright, next up we have Tony Stark in his underwear. This one is actually pretty funny, but you can't fly with this one either. It's just Tony Stark with his Iron Man helmet and some pink heart underwear. All he does is fight as well. Alright, next up we have Iron Man Heroic Age. This one is very cool in my opinion. This is like a, it looks like a skin tight suit. It's like really nice. I really like this one. The only thing I don't like about it is that when you shoot stuff, it doesn't actually... Oh wait, never mind. Yeah, so yeah, this is, the only thing I don't like about it is that it doesn't have, when you shoot this thing, it doesn't have the explosives. Well, it has explosives, but it doesn't have the normal Iron Man explosives. Okay, next up we have Iron Man Heartbreaker. There is a lot of Iron Man styles, okay. But, yeah, so this Iron Man Heartbreaker is kind of like an Iron Man suit, just with, like, more visible blue on him. It's pretty cool. He can fly as well. He can just shoot normally. He has a little heat ray vision thing here. Alright, next up we have Iron Man Mark 1. This is the OG Iron Man suit. His fully made out of iron, like actual iron. He can't really fly. He just like hovers like this. But yeah, he can shoot these like explosive little things here. He can charge up. Let's go, a little bit of thing comes out. Alright, next up we have Iron Man Mark 6. This one is like one of the first characters you get in the game. This is just a plain Iron Man suit. The only thing I don't like about the suit is that it charges up. I wish it had the heat ray vision thing. Yeah, it has the charge up and then it just shoots normally. Okay, next up we have Iron Man Mark 7. This one, I think the only difference in this is that the little heart area is a circle. Because in Iron Man Mark 6, it was like a triangle. Now in this one, Mark 7, it's like a circle. But yeah, he charges up as well, and then he can just shoot that too. Okay, next up we have, oh yeah, Mark 42. Okay, so next we have Hulk. Obviously just your normal Hulk. He can do some Hulk smashes. He can even thunderclap. And if you hold. Yeah, so if you can make him calm down and he will turn into Bruce Banner, which is pretty cool in my opinion. I really like this. So you could just be like a normal human. If he just fights as Bruce Banner, it's kind of boring though. Okay, next we have Spider-Man. This is Spider-Man's normal version. Here, actually, I need to go down to New York City so I can use my webs. So yeah, here. Once I go down to New York City, I will show you the web action of Spider-Man and how he uses his webs in this game. It's pretty cool. At the top you can see I have 17 billion coins because I have no life and I play this game 24/7. Yep. I'm a loner. Very sad. So yeah, this is a bit of Spider-Man's web action. It's pretty cool in my opinion. I really like it. And then yeah, you can hang like this and you can yeah, so it's just like that. He also, yeah, he can also go on a building. It's kind of cool. What else? He has his spider senses, like normal, And then, yeah, that's really it. Oh, and he can also turn into Peter Parker. See? Pretty cool. All Peter Parker does is fight and take pictures. That's literally it. It's kind of boring. Okay, and then the next Spider-Man is Spider-Man Futuristic Edition, which this is very cool in my opinion. It's like a white Spider-Man. Very, very cool. Same powers, same everything. It's just a different suit. He can still turn into Peter Parker as well. Nothing changes here. Boom. Alright, next up we have Captain America, his normal version. So yeah, they're just Captain America. He can throw his shield. He can fight with his shield. Okay, next up we have Captain America Classic, which is literally just the same thing, but just a lighter blue. That's the only difference, is just a lighter blue suit. Okay, next we have Mr. Fantastic Normal Edition. Him in his blue Fantastic Four suit. And then we have him in his Futuristic Edition suit. And what he can do is he can, what's it called? Yeah, he can turn into a teapot, which I think is very funny and very cool. Very funny. And then, yeah, when he fights, his animation's kind of like this. It's pretty cool. He can also glide like a parachute like this. Pretty cool. All right, next up we have Hawkeye, the movie edition looking one. He can just shoot arrows. He also has exploding arrows, but I can't access them right now. But yeah, it's just him. He just has his bow and arrow and stuff. Next up we have Black Widow. She is very cool. She has her guns she can use. Just shoot people. And she can also turn invisible with her little remote here. So you can like sneak past bad guys or sneak past like cameras. And then, yeah, and she's just pretty good at fighting. Next up we have Wolverine, Normal Edition. He has his claws here, just his fighting style. He also has his Wolverine senses, which are pretty cool in my opinion. And and then his secondary style is Wolverine Cowl with his little hood on. It's the same thing, just with the cowl on. Pretty cool. Okay, next up we have Human Torch. Human Torch as a human, just normal like this, in his Fantastic Four suit. And then if we fly, he turns into a fire, and he has his heat ray vision thing. His little beam here. Yeah, very cool character. One of my favorites. Okay, next up we have Thor. Pretty cool. Just a normal Thor version, nothing too special. He can fly. What else? Okay, and then we have Thor Classic version. The only thing in Classic is he has no beard, and then his suit changed a little bit. His hammer's a little bit different looking, and he can still fly and stuff. Alright, next we have Cyclops, his normal version. Cyclops is, his only power is basically his little beam here. He can shoot this, very cool. And then just his fighting normally. And then we have Cyclops Astonishing, which is probably one of my favorite secondary styles. This is very cool. Very nice. This is really cool. Yeah, just same thing, same powers, everything, just different style. Very cool. Next up we have Jean Grey. She has telekinesis powers. She can also fly, but she can't really go like fly upwards. She just like floats in the air. And yeah, so she has telekinesis, so she can like move stuff with her mind. She can, yeah, pretty cool. And then her secondary style is Phoenix, which is, I actually really like this Phoenix one. Yeah, and this one can actually fly. She, very cool secondary style. I really like this one. So yeah, so she turns into like a phoenix on the back with her wings. So yeah, very different, very nice. Next up we have Storm. She can actually charge up. And yeah, so she's pretty cool. Not my favorite though. Next up we have Beast. He's kind of like Wolverine. He has his little beast senses, and he's got his claws too, because he's, you know, Beast. And this is how he runs. Very cool running animation. I really like this. Next up we have Iceman. He, if you jump and then jump again, he will like make an ice trail when he's moving. He can also freeze people. I just freeze Dr. Doom here. And yeah, he just fights normally. And when you're running, he like skates on the ground. Very cool. Next up we have Invisible Woman. Obviously, she can turn invisible. And she also has telekinesis as well. Very cool. She can, yeah, she fights normally. Nothing special with her fighting. Invisible Woman Futuristic Edition, so it's just her in a white suit. Very cool. I like this one a lot. It's way better than before. But yeah, she can also turn invisible, telekinesis, same thing. Alright, next up we have Thing. You guys know Thing, the rock guy, kind of. Yeah, he's like a rock guy. He's one of the big figures. So yeah, he can jump and go on the ground like that. He can grab the ground. I like using the big figures because they're nice with fighting. Okay, then we have Thing Futuristic Edition, him just wearing this like nice white suit. Okay, next up we have Nick Fury. Very cool. I mean, all Nick Fury has is his guns, and he can also turn invisible. That's really it with him. Maria Hill, same thing. She has a gun and she can turn invisible. Kind of a boring character. And then we have Agent Coulson, who has this crazy gun. Very awesome. And yeah, he just fights normally. He's a shield agent as well. Damage control. This is just like a add-on character. I'm pretty sure like the developers of this game just had no one else to put. This is just a normal construction worker, nothing special. This isn't even a Marvel character. It's just a construction worker. So yeah, he's pretty cool. Then we have Kurt Connors, which is the scientist that can turn into lizard. If we drink this potion, he will actually turn into the lizard. So I think that's very cool. Alright, next up we have Colossus, another X-Men character, very cool. Probably one of my favorites. He's pretty cool. Nice big figure. Okay, next up we have Carnage. Carnage is so cool. Like he's probably one of my favorite characters just because how he looks. Like just the style on him. So yeah, he has same Spider-Man powers. He has the Spider-Man senses. He has red webs instead, and he's like more scary looking. Very cool. Okay, next up we have Captain Britain. He's I really like Captain Britain. He flies really good. His fighting, yeah, he can shoot these beams. His fighting is normal. Next up we have Bullseye. I've actually never used Bullseye. I actually know nothing about it. Oh, okay, it looks like he's like a card dude. Very cool. Pretty good at fighting. Then we have Blob. This is one of my favorite characters. Blob is like he's from X-Men and he's very, very funny. He's just a fat guy. So yeah. This is Blob. He sits on people like that. It's pretty disgusting but funny. Next up we have Blade. Very cool. Very, very, very cool. One of my favorite characters. Just like the style in general. I love the blade that he has. It's awesome. Alright, next up. This will be the last one. Black Panther. Very, very cool. Love Black Panther. Rest in peace, by the way. But yeah, in this game, all the characters are based off the comics, so Black Panther looks a lot different than what he does in the movies. But I'm going to be posting a part 2 of more characters. I'm running out of time right now, so I will make a part 2. Okay, bye guys.